Welcome back to Ankh 3. And we are in a sacrificial chamber, so I mean, we found stuff.
Sumptuous. Who'd want to live in a golden cage?
I just don't know what
Palace cook Olga would love this.
to do with
This
these
must have been
things.
its last journey. It didn't survive it. Somebody's got rid of all their belongings.
Huh.
This one pot of gold would be enough for me. Unfortunately, I've got more important things to do. The trophy from the legendary final match for the Nile crocodiles. It's already passed through the hands of Moses, Pharaoh Dinars, the Arabian ambassadors, and I can't decipher this for the life of me.
Ah, okay, yeah, we got the book, dictionary, so...
Now I can understand this gobbledygook.
And?
Oh, I see. Very interesting.
Ooh, what does it say?
Oh, I see. This seems to be a kind of... Oh, I see. Very interesting.
Okay, do I combine a banana with it?
This won't work. Who'd want to live in a golden cage?
Is that the answer?
Your authentication question is, what is my favorite food?
Flambéed strawberries.
Thank you. Your secret word will be sent to you shortly.
Where is that secret word? Ow!
Ha! Now it's come back to me.
That's fantastic. Couldn't it have come back to you a bit earlier?
Better late than never.
Mm-hmm. So... what do we need?
The password is nail varnish remover. What's that supposed to be? The password is nail varnish remover.
Okay.
What's that supposed to be?
Welcome to the Divine Portal. Please state your name.
Horus.
Please state your secret word.
All right, let's try. Nail varnish remover.
Thank you. The portal is now ready for your use.
Is Horus gonna have a actual, you know,
Hey, wait a minute.
What is it now?
Isn't that the cup from the last football finals back there?
What if it is?
Take it with you.
Since when have you become a football fan?
Moses is the best forward there ever was. Grab that cup.
All right, all right.
Okay. Yeah, is
Wonder
it...
where that's gonna take me.
How... I mean... yeah, how much of a bird is Horus gonna be? Or, anyway, Ra is already here, so... Huh. Yggdrasil. The world tree. Oh, when we saw them earlier, I thought they were hanging out in... I don't know. Somewhere a bit more elegant.
There's no reason to leave the fascinating. There's no reason to leave the hotel right now. The traveler's sand balance of each god is stored here.
And one of them is open.
The traveler's sand balance of each god is
So,
stored.
yeah. What? Nordic? Wait a second. Is this
Good day
Yggdrasil?
to you, sir, and welcome to the conference room of the Viking gods. How can I help you?
I'd like to go through here.
You are an Egyptian and not a true Norseman. Please go to the designated section reserved for you.
So this is the world tree. Goddamn. Huh.
The trophy from the legendary final match for the Nile crocodile. This won't work.
What about the banana?
Hey, what did I say just now? Now, get lost, will you?
Okay. This is the Trail of the Amazon Queen all over again with the banana.
He still hasn't made it to his well-deserved retirement.
George.
Welcome to the Sacred Hotel. I hope you will have a pleasant stay at our humble establishment. How can I help you?
Where do I sign up for the Battle of the Gods?
The door over there leads to the Egyptian section of the hotel. You'll find the referee there. He will accept your registration. Have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Good day to you, sir. How can I...
Aren't you the mummy I came across underneath the Sphinx?
Yes, that's right. You tricked me and used my portal to the underworld.
Well, I was in a very bad hurry, you see.
And then you annoyed Osiris, who once again couldn't be bothered to admit me to the underworld at last.
Oh, I annoyed him more than once. But we're nearly friends now.
And when he finally consented to deal with that minute administrative oversight, well, that's when the Battle of the Gods began. And the esteemed ladies and gentlemen insisted on finding the same receptionist here they had 1,000 years ago. So, the hotel management spared neither expense nor effort to locate me. Although they had a nasty shock when they saw that I hadn't held up as well as the gods. Which means that I have once again fallen victim to yet another planning error, if you will.
I don't need anything at the moment. Thanks.
Okay. So... Knowing I can interact with there... I don't know.
Good day to you, sir. How can I help you?
I'd like to go through here.
As an Egyptian, you are of course free to enter the room.
You got lucky, door.
Have a nice day.
Do we have more sections? I mean, something like, the Buddhist or something like that, you know?
Locked.
Though this might be Mayan, Incan, something like that. Ah, Inca, I knew it.
Good day to you, sir, and welcome to the conference room of the Inca gods. How can I help you?
I'd like to go through here.
You are an Egyptian and not an Inca. Please go to the designated section reserved for you.
So... I don't know. I just get a feeling that... I might have to do some disguising at some point. Maybe even become the master of disguise. Wear a turtle costume and do farts.
Do come in. We hope you're going to have a pleasant stay.
Yeah.
No. Look! Now who could that be? Could it really and truly be...
Hey, folks, I'm back.
But that's... Ankh, old man. How's life been treating you? Now, you're not telling us you've been stuck in that thing ever since the graduation party 1,000 years ago.
I sure am. And let me tell you, it's a pain in the missing behind. But that's why I'm going to win the Battle of the Gods and be free again.
Well, hello everybody. Nice to meet you too.
Ooh! Ankh, your bearer, can speak.
Yes. Why didn't you have his tongue cut off?
Cut off his tongue? You must be joking.
You call that joking?
Indeed I do. How are you supposed to have somebody's tongue cut off when you've been banned to live in a stupid Ankh? I've been forced to listen to this pointless babbling for months now.
When have I ever said anything pointless?
Well, first of all, at the forbidden party in your father's pyramid, you told your friends they wouldn't have to worry about a thing. No sooner said, and you were struck with a deadly curse.
I mean, yeah.
You picked up on that back then?
Of course, through the sarcophagus door. And then, when you stood before Osiris in the underworld, you misunderstood the situation completely and wanted to hand me over to Osiris.
but nobody was able to make head or tails of anything.
Later on, you were lying in the gutter, dead drunk, and when two rogues stole me, all you could blather was, "Go on, take it, the ugly bottle opener." Now, if that wasn't a pointless statement.
I mean, this is a good recap of the earlier 2 games.
Did I really say that? I can't remember.
Does that surprise you, seeing the state you were in? And then, to top it off, you wanted to have an audience with the Pharaoh and never realized that you were facing Undead Dinar. And you let Undead Dinar give you the boot instead of raising the alarm.
Wait a sec. You weren't around my neck at the time. How come you know all this?
I heard about it. Sort of went around.
Fair enough. So, yes, there were a few pointless comments.
See? And you've called me a bottle opener at least 1,000 times.
And one day I will actually open a bottle with you.
Don't you dare!
The two of you must have had lots of fun with each other.
Make yourselves comfy before the qualifying round starts.
Sad to say, you're a bit late. You've missed the welcoming festivities.
From Southern Africa.
Yeah, but where's the... Oh.
Wasn't it Northern Africa?
Oh, I gotta get him something to eat. God damn it.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just ashamed of his face. He must have been out in the sun too long.
Well, strictly
He doesn't seem
speaking,
furious any
ISIS
longer
forged
since I
it.
brought his heart back.
Don't get too close to me, Horus. You handed Seth the saw back then, the one he sawed me to pieces with.
He's never gonna believe that I had nothing to do with it.
The very first Ankh ever.
Aha, so you're the bearer of the Ankh. Ah, well, no offense meant. Make yourself comfortable. We were just chatting about the good old days, and about last millennium's battle, which I won, incidentally, back when I was still young and raring to go.
I like how they don't even look at each other. I don't know, I feel like this is way more focused on Osiris.
Say, what happened at the last battle?
You'd be better off asking Isis. She tells the story a lot better. All I'll say is this. I don't believe the story with the saw was an accident.
What's going to happen if Seth wins?
Asil, Seth is not going to win. I'm going to win.
Well, well, the Ankh intends to win the Battle of the Gods. I dare say Seth is going to have a word or two to say about that. He's been working out hard for ages, and he has arms and legs to fall back on.
So can I. Asil has arms and legs, see?
Well, compared with Seth's, they remind me more of matchsticks.
Isn't that against the rules? Mortals aren't permitted to enter this sacred hotel in the first place.
Hey, enough of that now. Stop. If the thought occurs to any of you to rat on me by telling the hotel management, I'd be really peeved.
Hey, calm down, man. Nobody's gonna rat on you. Naturally.
We'll meet again. I'm going to win.
So what? I've already won the contest once.
It was really meant to be a hairbrush.
His victory was a hairbrush. Haha.
Hey,
Anything else?
So you're Ra, the great sun god.
exactly. Keep basking in the sunlight. That's what I say.
Uh-huh. Well,
We'll talk later.
Naturally.
We'll meet again. I'm going to win.
So what? I've already...
Hey, come and sit down with us. Make yourself at home. We're getting on a bit, so you've got to take a break and relax now and then.
You're not behaving very godly.
Now, that's a matter of opinion. I never was able to get a lot out of all that strutting around, threatening people business.
You've grown older.
Yes, the times, they are a-changing. Back in the last millennium, Isis, Ra, and I shared a place. There was always something going on, day and night. Things are different somehow today. The world just doesn't stand still.
I was at your place quite often.
You were the one who broke our hookah. I remember that as it were yesterday.
Oh, you're right. And anyway, once I've won the Battle of the Gods, I'll make good for that thing in spades.
What happened during the last contest?
You ought to ask Isis. She's much better at telling the story. Let me just say this much. If that saw ever shows up again, history might need to be rewritten. Unfortunately, the key to the prop room disappeared into thin air ages ago.
We'll talk later.
It takes time to be in a hurry, is what I always say.
Well, back then you were more interested in boys than in some
Hello,
goldsmith's
Weasleys.
Yes, there was quite a hubbub at the time. My darling Osiris is still a bit frustrated. Yes, he had to take some pretty wicked knocks the last time.
Osiris and I have been through some tough spots, too.
Really?
You can say that again. I'm glad the two of them ended up on good terms. Which means Osiris is no longer our foe. Seth is.
Is Osiris the good guy or the bad guy this time?
Why, he's the good guy, of course. My poor dear Osiris.
What happened the last time they did battle?
Yes. I was with my darling Osiris. It was the big graduation party after completing our god training and the first battle of the gods. Things were still done properly and well behaved back then. Ra won and we celebrated with a huge party. Then Seth went on stage with a show bit, but it took a bad turn and went sour.
Uh-huh.
You had a graduation party?
Seth, dressed up as a magician, asked Osiris to lie down in a show sarcophagus. He was going to saw him to pieces. Osiris was game for anything back then, so he lay down in the sarcophagus. Unfortunately, the show saw was mixed up with a real one, and, well, that didn't do Osiris an awful lot of good.
Okay, so this is kinda, I think this is reflecting on the Egyptian mythology, though I think there's a lot less semen involved in these things.
Oh, man. So Osiris got sawed to pieces by Seth, live and on stage.
I was on stage as the magician's assistant, and the hotel management considered it proven that I had handed Seth the wrong saw. As a consequence, I was banished into the Ankh.
Seth sawed Osiris to pieces on stage, but Horus was punished?
That's how it was, but I was innocent. All I did was hand him the blooming saw.
We were able to piece Osiris together again, but we couldn't really bring him back to life, because his heart was nowhere to be found. As a result, he was only allowed to do duty in the underworld, weighing souls, a dreary civil servant's job, but better than nothing. Ever since then, Osiris has kept on the whole time about some major plot of Seth's. Typical Osiris.
Yeah, but seriously, who would suspect anything sinister about it? It was all an accident. It must have been.
Osiris has sulked ever since. He keeps going on about revenge, if it is ever proven that Seth took the wrong saw on purpose. Fortunately, Osiris now has his heart back. But as frustrated as he is, I just don't see him as the favorite in this millennium's Battle of the Gods.
See you later.
Here's to a good battle.
And first and foremost, you had your eyes on Ra.
Mm-hmm.
No biscuit is gonna make it for long here.
Hello?
Hello. Are you the referee?
Why do you ask? Can't you tell?
Yes, of course.
His voice is gonna get annoying.
How does this Battle of the Gods work?
It's quite simple. First, there's the qualifying round. Anybody who is unable to solve the task they have been given simply doesn't get admitted to the actual battle. That's it. Are you ready for the qualifying round?
Yeah, I might be. So, let's wait a bit.
Maybe I'll wait a bit.
Fine. Being well prepared shouldn't be taken lightly. After all, it is a matter of life and death.
Uh-huh.
Hello?
Hello, referee.
Hello dear.
How come a talking parrot is the referee for the Battle of the Gods?
What's wrong with that? The fact that I'm a parrot? Are you trying to say that parrots aren't good enough to be referees?
No, well,
Presumably, we're not allowed to become office managers either. And all just because we're parrots.
But I didn't mean to.
And someone like you wouldn't even think of having us serve in the military.
I would too, as flying minesweepers.
You do realize that I decide whether you win the Battle of the Gods, don't you?
Asil, leave the honorable referee in peace, right now.
Huh.
Hello?
Hello, referee.
Hello there. Let's go, parrot boy.
How does this battle of...
It's quite... Anybody...
I mean...
we are ready.
Yeah.
Good. Your task is to find a route through the labyrinth of 1,000 paths. You will reach a secret room. You must bring me an exquisite wine from that room in this decanter. The wine comes from the famous Al-Lambrusco region of Nubia. If you bring me precisely that wine, then you've passed the qualifying round. Off you go!
Oh. Oh, this... Oh. That's go... Oh no, is that gonna be... Zoos?
Wow. What on earth is that?
Esherik. Are those spikes? This is gonna be annoying. Well, let's loot everything. Now what else?
Hatch open.
Do I just, you know...
Beached the gears, you might say.
Huh. Okay. Elo... Oh wait, it's Hermit.
An unannounced visitor, and we haven't put the kettle on. You could at least have written to us beforehand, you know.
Okay, so okay, it's not gonna be the... Zeus, but I think he was smited.
Who are you?
We are a god.
No, he's... No. No.
God of what?
Granted, I'm afraid I've forgotten.
How can you forget what you're god of?
Well, take a good look around you, boyo. In this place, you tend to forget where your head is. How are you supposed to remember what it's good for?
Are you the god of the godless?
I don't think so.
Are you the god of sponges?
Oh, now that would be news.
Are you the god of jelly beans?
You wish.
Are you the god of those sleep crumbs people have in their eyes in the morning?
We have nothing to do with them.
I don't care what you're god of. I'm on a mission for a god.
Which one?
On my behalf. He's my puppet.
Hey, I've got you in my hand.
My spirit is older and stronger than yours.
But still, you can't do anything except hang around my neck.
Could you two belt up for a minute? We can barely hear ourselves think.
We?
Yes, we.
You and who else?
Robert is my best friend. Come to think of it, my only friend. Without his company, I'd have gone bonkers in this loneliness. What? I was just going to say that. Robert says that he has the greatest power of absorption in the universe.
What? The sponge is Robert?
Naturally. Do you see anybody else around here?
No, definitely not.
Don't you touch my friend! We are very busy, but please don't run around so much, or else... You see, gravity is always where the visitor is, unfortunately.
Huh.
Where am I?
In our flat. That's where you are. Yes, sir. Did you wipe your feet?
Where is up and where is down?
What a stupid question. Down is where the head is up. Can't you see?
I'm gonna figure it out sooner or later.
I didn't.
Huh. Yep. Once again, the text does not reflect what they're saying.
Boy, do I look great again today.
Yeah, so we're good. I think we have to...
The hinges are rusty.
We gotta make him a bit more moist. Oh.
The torsos can be exchanged. I wonder what might hatch from it. Doesn't matter. I want it.
Huh.
They're way too tight.
Banana?
There must be millions of things you can do with a banana, but this is definitely not one of them. There must be millions of things you can do with a banana, but this is... I herewith present the cup for the most pointless attempt. I herewith present the cup for the most pointless attempt. I herewith present the cup for the most pointless attempt. I herewith present the cup for the most pointless attempt.
Okay, okay. So I just gotta reconfigure these things. Right. Make you do that. You do that. And this? I don't think it's gonna work, but let's see. Oh, wait.
I wonder what might hatch from it. Doesn't matter. I want it.
Also, I think I am kinda running out of time. Up, yep.
The torsos can be exchanged.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do a quick change. Wait, what? No, it wasn't like this. No. Does this work? Okay, one more.
Torsos can be exchanged.
One more.
The torsos can be exchanged.
Yeah, I know. Just let me take him. Okay, these and... Oh. Okay, it's gonna... Yeah. Huh. Well, the jingle said I did good. So... Yeah, on the next episode we'll see if that truly is a God of Thunders. Oh well, until then. Bye-bye.